Hello. So as you can see, we are on the school bus and we're just going to go through some of our training material that we will provide to you and to the schools for our first days and actually before our first days. So some of the training material that you will have in your packet will be a safety vest. And as you can see, if you look at, we know you all love to look at Jermaine. If you look at Jermaine, he has on the safety vest. This is a vest that you wear every day. You can certainly put it on the back of your chair when you are done with your route every day. But we do want you to wear a safety vest because you will have a mask on as well, and so you'll be kind of covered up. Next, you will have two face shields. Those face shields, we have not, as you can see, if you put it on just like it is at this particular point in time, you'll see that it looks a little foggy. However, there is a film that you have to take off up front, and there's a film in the back. Will you take that off? So most people say, oh my gosh, it's still foggy, I can't see. There is a thin, very thin film, which I may not be able to get off myself right now because I'm, kind of nervous trying to show you all this. Well, trust me, there's a film on both sides. There's a film on this side and there's a film on the other side that you actually have to take off, and you'll be able to see very well. You still have to wear a face mask covering your mouth and your nose along with the shield. I just simply wanted to provide these to you because we have no other way of kind of shielding you from the child going back to the bus as you do your thermostat checks, your thermometer checks as you go along, okay? So the third thing that you will have is a thermometer. Those thermometers have not come in at this particular point, but we've tried to pick something that is very, very easy and simple for you so that you do not have to click a lot of buttons. So this particular thermometer will be just a lanyard type of thermometer that you pull out. When the child steps up, you push the button, it beeps, it will give you the accurate reading. So if a child, and this will be the rule, if a child is 100 or above, if their fever is 100 or above, then you have to turn them back around and give them to either the designated parent or guardian for all children that are kindergarten through 5th grade. 6th through 12th grade, you turn them away. They go back to their homes, and then on both situations, you report. When we do have a form that you will report to the supervisor who you turned away, what their temperature was. So that's the only time that you would actually document the temperature reading and ask the screening questions. You will not, I will repeat, you will not ask the screening questions unless the child has a temperature of 100 or more. That is when you ask the screening questions, because you will need to take a form that we do have, and we'll show you that later. That form is a checklist. So if they're coughing, if they have the high temperature, whatever the case may be, then you actually mark that on the sheet, and then you will turn that in to the bus supervisor at that time. That is all you turn into them. Okay? All right, so next, you in your packet, you should have one sheet of green numbers 1 through 12. You will have one sheet of red numbers 1 through 12. You will have a sheet that has 4 mask required signs on it. You will have a sheet with white strips to divide each seat and divide the floor by 6 feet and the side of the seats. You will have 4 of those sheets. So you should have 4 of them, okay? And that should be plenty of stickers for you to divide everything. Then you will have extra gloves, and it's not mandated that you wear gloves, but I wanted to put the gloves on in your packet so that if you want to wear gloves, you certainly can do that as another protective measure. And you will have a box of face masks, and this will be for any child that comes to the stop and they don't have a mask. Please do not argue with them. Just give them the mask. We got plenty. Hand them the mask and allow them to get on the bus. All right. Stop